Hey there, I'm Brian Goulet of GouletPens.com, and today I want to talk to you about something really cool, this tremendously helpful tool called the Pineider Pen Filler, which is meant for filling your fountain pens either at your desk or on the go. Some of the benefits of the pen filler is that it's light and it's durable. You can carry it in your carry-on luggage. It's made of plastic, so you won't stress about it breaking like you might a glass ink bottle. It's cleaner than filling a pen by dunking it straight into an ink bottle. And it has a rubber insert that grips the pen, so it has a secure hold while filling. It enables you to max out your pen's ink capacity, which is especially handy for piston and vac filling pens. And it holds 10 milliliters, which is enough to fill about 20 ink cartridges or converters, maybe 10 pistons, which is plenty of ink. And it's affordable at only $25. It's a relatively simple device, so let me break it down for you. It has 5 parts. It's got a reservoir, which holds the ink. It has a rubber insert, which holds the pen. It's got a broadly knurled top, which puts pressure on the rubber. A finely knurled top, which blocks the rubber so the ink doesn't come out. And it has a little cap, which gives you some storage space inside the finely knurled top. And all of this is able to be assembled and disassembled without having to use any tools besides your hands. So let me explain to you how this thing actually works. First thing you want to do is you want to remove the finely knurled top. So you actually open up the pen filler. You want to fill it with ink using whatever your favorite ink of choice, using an eyedropper or an ink syringe like I have here. And when you're filling it, you want to make sure that you respect the maximum fill line, which is about 10 milliliters, because any more than that and you could have some issues when filling certain pens. You want to make sure that the broadly knurled knob is unscrewed just a little bit so that you can fit your pen in there. And then you want to insert your pen, which it can fit anything with a diameter of 9.5 millimeters to about 13.5 millimeters. And you want to ideally have the filling mechanism screwed all the way down when you insert it. Then you want to screw down the broadly knurled knob clockwise to tighten the rubber onto the grip of the pen. When you do that, it's going to be secure inside the pen to the point where you can actually do this, though I wouldn't recommend it unless you're trying to make a video. You turn the whole unit upside down so that the ink completely covers the nib. Next, you want to engage the filling mechanism, preferably holding the body of the pen and the filler in your hand. Once the pen is completely full, then you want to turn it right side up, turn the broadly knurled knob counterclockwise to loosen the rubber, remove the pen, and then wipe off the grip with a paper towel. Then you can seal up the pen filler, give it a little bit of a twist to lock it in there, and you're good to go. It's a good idea to test each new pen that you use with water first before using it with ink, just to make sure that it fits in there okay. Because even though we give the dimensions of the diameter that works, it doesn't necessarily match up to the dimensions we have for grips of the pens on our website, because the way we measure it might be slightly different. So it might be a little bit of trial and error. So I'm sure you're probably curious if you've heard of this Visconti traveling inkwell. This is probably the only comparable thing that I've really seen to that. There's not too many items like either of these, but I know this is going to come up, so I thought I'd go ahead and do a comparison. So in concept, they're really pretty similar. There's just a couple of slight differences. For one, the pen filler holds onto the pen. So the Visconti, you have to kind of hold it in there with pressure. So this is a little more secure when actually filling it. The pen filler has a higher ink capacity, which is about a 10 mil versus a 6 mil on the Visconti. And the fit and finish is a little nicer on the Visconti though. And the Visconti is slimmer so that when you're fitting it into a pen case, it actually fits nicer. This one, you kind of have to more carry it on the side. But the Visconti is more expensive. It's almost 3 times the price at $70 instead of the $25. So pretty much no matter what type of pen you're using, this can be a really handy accessory for you as a fountain pen user, whether you're a jet-setting traveler or if you're just kind of using it at your desk every day. You can learn more about this on GouletPens.com, and if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, comment, or subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and right on.